Morrie Subaru is out here today with the new 2016 Subaru Crosstrek. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the exterior, show you in the inside, and then as well provide you with a driving review. So you'll notice that I called this the Crosstrek and not the XV. New for 2016, they've dropped that off the front of the name, as well added this hyper blue color. It can be found on the STI as well as a special edition of the BRZ. I like the look of the Crosstrek. Basically, it's an Impreza that's lifted up a little bit, and you're gonna get some pretty good style as well as functionality. There's a hatchback in the back, and then in the Limited, you're gonna get a ton of amenities inside. As well, this one does add the navigation package to it. So let's take a look at the room you're gonna have in the rear of the Crosstrek. So now in the rear of the Crosstrek, you are gonna have a pretty good amount of space. If you want even more room, you can move up to the Forester, but if you're looking to just go away for the weekend, the roof rack, if you have the cross rails, can provide 150 pounds of weight up on top. As well in the back, you do have a 60-40 split rear seat, so you can simply pull the handle, remove this cargo cover that comes with the Limited if you want, and put as much stuff as you can fit in here. Now I have tried it before, and you can easily throw 2 bicycles in here if you don't have the roof rack. You can throw your cooler, your camping gear, and then head out for the weekend. Now you're gonna get about 34 miles per gallon on the highway with the CVT, and remember, most Subarus are all-wheel drive with the exception of the BRZ, so you're not gonna have to worry about the winter time in Minnesota, having to get stuck. I've driven these in the snow, and they are a ton of fun. So to start off again, they did drop that XV off the name, which I like anyways. Everyone called it the Crosstrek, might as well just drop the XV that you don't need in this state. It's called different things across the world, but for the sake of this one, let's call it the Crosstrek. So to kind of start off, I guess, with the one negative, you can hear it's a little bit louder under acceleration with the CVT. That's kind of the major downfall for me with the Crosstrek, but once you can kind of get past that, there is a manual option as well, which I've heard is a little bit better, which I haven't personally tried. But you do get a little bit of engine noise and not the most kind of get up and go. But when you think about maybe how 90% of your driving is 95%, you can think, hey, maybe you're in stop and go traffic or you're just kind of buzzing around town and you don't need a ton of horsepower. If you do, look at a WRX. They're a ton of fun to drive and they have all the power. So to get that out of the way, I mean, again, this is the Limited with the navigation package, so you do have the most features that are possible. So it's got the sunroof, it's got the push button start, which I'm a huge fan of. That way, when it is -20 in Minnesota, you don't have to take your gloves off, don't have to take the key out, just walk up to the door and then walk in the car and click it and you're good to go. Also, with the leather seats in here, they're really comfortable. It's got this cool orange stitching on the hyper blue with the exterior and then the orange with the black leather. It looks really good, and you know what? This car is a ton of fun to drive once you get past that kind of CVT of it all. It sits up a little bit higher, it's got blind spot monitoring, it's got a ton of safety features, so you don't have to always worry about maybe if someone's hiding in your blind spot, or this one also has these other windows here, so you can see pretty well when you're parking or maybe kind of pulling out into traffic. Other things, infotainment system, this one does have the updated system as well, or rather the new system. 2016, they kind of added a few options to it there in the interior, but as far as it goes, I mean, it's pretty user-friendly. You can click home, you can download apps, like if you have Pandora or AHA Radio, there's certain things you can use, or just to use the Bluetooth on your phone. You can stream music, you can stream your calls through there. It's really simple to use and it's really nice to have. The dash is well laid out. I mean, you've got your distance to empty or how much fuel you have until it's suggested that you might want to refill. There's a lot of different stuff on here you can kind of select through, but the digital readout is nice. There is also paddle shifters on the steering wheel. If you want to use the CVT, you can click those and it will kind of make it feel like there's gears to it. I don't know how Subaru did it, but it makes it a little bit more fun to drive. And overall, Subaru kind of has that rally history where their cars are really reliable, they're fun to drive, and they're pretty easy to drive. So overall, what do I think? I think if you're looking for maybe going on camping trips over the weekend, or you want some extra space where you'd like the hatchback, or you just want a ton of nice features and a all-around package that can get the job done 99% of the time, I think the Crosstrek is certainly one to get out and drive. On behalf of Morrie Subaru, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like to schedule your test drive in the all-new Crosstrek, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.